Hello guys, and welcome to episode 8 of my Berezina campaign in Stowe Division 2, playing on the Axis side. Previously, we used our Panthers to make a very large attack against the Soviets. We managed to destroy all of the companies in the 32nd Tank Brigade, removing lots and lots of T-34s, but there are plenty left here on the top side. They've got 2 more entire tank brigades that we have to break down. On the top side though, things are looking pretty good. The only tanks in sight are the 45th Tank Regiment. They have some T-34s, they've got some M4 Shermans, and they've also got the Valentines in there. But against the 88s, we should be absolutely fine. The biggest thing I'm worried about here is maybe the 80th Flak Regiment being attacked by the 2nd Battalion of the 9th Guards Mechanized Brigade at the end of the turn, because that won't be able to be defended by very much, and we won't have any fortifications because they're not dug in. But I think all of our movements were more or less made. We used up the night bomber group. Let's move on to the next turn. I did actually have quite a lot of people say, why didn't you bomb with the bombard action onto the tanks instead of like letting them attack us in the last battle? And that's because the night bomber group doesn't actually have the bombard action, so I can't use that. Anyway, looks like Battle Group Walter is going to be coming under attack from the 1446th Self-Propelled Artillery Regiment, the 1223rd Self-Propelled Artillery Regiment, and the 32nd Tank Brigade. I could potentially back this up with some units here. Either the 1st Battalion of the 638th Infantry Regiment. I'm guessing that's the French there, the LVF. And then we have the Battle Group Weissig. Now, in order to defend against this effectively, I'm going to need plenty of AT guns. And Battle Group Weissig is the only one here that has a decent amount of AT guns, the FK288s, since the 638th only have Pak 36s. So that's not going to be really useful, and I'm not sure that we're going to be able to use our fortifications in this battle. But what I could do, we could bring in the 53rd Tank Destroyer Battalion and Battle Group Weissig. Bit risky using Weissig just because they might get attacked themselves after this. But I think that's as good as it's going to get. Let's jump on in. If they use all of those tanks, we might actually have a relatively decent chance. It's going to be difficult though, for sure. And I think Weissig, these guys, these SS Schupo, don't come in with any transports. So throughout the battle, I'm just going to have to run them forwards. We do get breakthrough defense. Do we get the fortifications? We do not. But we do have 6 FK288s. So that's not so bad. We can definitely like play off the corner here with a few of them. I don't think they're going to have too much in the way of mortars and so on, so that's something we can also take advantage of. Right, just got to really decide how I want to set up this defense. So I think what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to be right back after I get my defenses down. My defenses are all set up. Let me just take you through them quickly. So you can see that I've just put SS Schupo all over the place. I put one by pretty much every flag near the front, just so that the tanks and so on are forced to search for the infantry in order to take the flags, which will leave them vulnerable to the AT guns I have placed around. I've got 2 FKs on the left. We've got an IG-18 there as well with the battery Führer. And that's going to be providing 2-star veterancy because it's in range of the Commandant there. And I've done that pretty much across the board, where I've got like a Commandant behind with the SS Schuberführer here providing 2-star veterancy onto these. I've got the Stug 3 up on top of the hill with the Pak 40, and I've got 2 FKs on the lower ground here as well. So let's just launch the battle. Also got an IG behind that one, although I should probably move that up so that it is in range of the leaders there. Now, it's going to be a pretty tough battle for sure, because they get, I believe, the full amount of reinforcements at the start. So they'll be coming in with, well, it would be 9 normally. So probably like 14, 15 points per minute, which is a lot of tanks, for sure. But what I'm going to try and do here is move these to the edge. We may as well start firing away. If we got the 2-star veterancy, then there's no real reason not to. These have AP shells. Need to make sure that we're hitting the T-34 there. I can't allow this to fire indirectly. Actually, saying that, I probably don't want to allow that to be shot at from range by the M10s. And also we're going to want to deal with this infantry. So I'm going to have to move forwards the IG-18. Let's see if we can take out this M10. An important kill. Like, this damage that they're taking initially, it's not too bad as long as we like start one-shotting the tanks afterwards. But I think we're going to have to move that one back. You've just bounced. That is unfortunate. These are going to use up their ammunition very quickly. I'm probably going to want to let these fire soon. Especially against AVTOs. That's the best time to do that. And we're going to start bringing in some more Schupo to the front. Anywhere where we see a concentration of infantry, we should start running up our own. So far, not too bad. The AVTOs, it sucks that they are AVTOs, but we can manage the ranged engagement here, we should be alright. I might just have to fall back here, honestly, because those AVTOs are going to get too close. The tanks are most likely to come through here, I think, and here. And so far, so good, I guess. Not too bad. See if we can kill that M10. If we lose the FK, that's going to really suck, so I'm going to try and avoid that. Oh, come on. There we go. Nice. Alright, we took that one out. That's good. Well, that should be using AP. But I guess it's firing at something else right now. There we go, we got it. Good. We'll probably want to get like an Opel Blitz to some of these. Otherwise we're going to run out of HE ammunition. Now after the start, when things get easier, so far so good, really. Because normally the big wave comes in at the start, and that's the hard part to hold back, especially with the troops that we have. But we've done well to kill those AVTOs on the left. Keeping the Schupo in position. Might move this one over. And we're going to start running up even more men. Get the rest of the Schupo in. Might also be worth driving up with the Panzerbuchsers. Oh, these actually come in Kubels. Okay. Alright, let's bring these up as well then. Against things like the M10s and the SU-76s actually, they will do quite well. I did have one here at the start. The IG-18 trying to have a go at the M10. Is it going to get the kill? Engine destroy. M10 turrets are pretty slow. We got it. Good. Alright, that one we can allow to fire as well. I might even allow those ones to fire. Because we just want to kill as much stuff in the open as we can. I'm not too concerned about the M10s killing those. going to move forwards my Stug so that can start shooting. I might move forwards the Pack 40 as well, because that has HE. We can just bring in a Opoblitz for that. Oh, that's not good. There was that unit in there that got surrendered. That's not good at all. Alright, let's bring up some MGs on the right side. Bring up another leader there. Cool. Well, so far so good. Definitely killing those off in good time. Make sure that Opoblitz goes the right way. We did just lose the FK. That's not good. It's not good at all. Just smoke that off. We'll do a runner. Yeah, that's a mistake. I shouldn't have let that happen at all. This can open up as well. At least coming up the hill, the Avtos are going to get shot down. They're not going to get close. Unless my Schupo ran out of ammunition, which is quite possible. I don't have much ammunition, that's for sure. But the reinforcements are gonna get here eventually. Eventually. Could start bringing in these units, actually. I didn't bring these in at the start because they have Opoblitz. We could bring in like a couple of Ersatz Pioneers here with like a Grenadier. That'd be a bad idea. Currently causing a major defeat. I bring in the Ersatz Pioneers up here as well. I'm not sure if I really want to push across here whilst we know there are Avtos. I might just bring these back into cover for the time being. Yeah, M10 managed to make that surrender. Alright, should be able to kill that Avto if we hit the mark. I think we got it. Motorazvedka versus Schupo. Close range. The Motorazvedka there will actually probably win. Actually, maybe not. Move these FKs up. Maybe they can start firing at the Su-85s and so on. Well, the unit there got surrendered. Oh, good. Alright, let's just try and move this one back up onto the hill or something. Oh, never mind. Looks like it got caught up to by some Avtos. Yeah, I didn't adequately protect the AT guns on the right hand side. But we're still doing really well, honestly. I thought this was going to be a much harder, but for some reason they haven't really piled in with as many units as I thought they would. They're not complaining, per se. I mean, this is as good as it gets, honestly. And now I have access to even more Pack 40s if I need them. Need something that can kill off an M10 at close range. Maybe get a couple Panzerbuchsers in here. Hmm. I'm trying to keep those hidden. That doesn't quite have line of sight, it's just out of range. Honestly, the HE might actually kill these. Because they're open top. Not the best use of the HE grenades. I'd much rather have them there for when we need to kill the Avtos, but that's not too bad. Alright, let's just bring in the Marder 3s. I've been holding off on using them just because they're going to be 1-for-1 at close range. But may as well, since I'm not going to end up using them any other time. The Schupo. They've all run in from the edge of the map and now they're starting to get shot up. Doesn't look like we're going to be able to get like a total victory, but we might be able to get a major victory, which would be good enough for me. There we go. Right, the Ersatz falling back on that right hand side. Okay. Yeah, that's not good. That is not good. Those Avtos, close range. They hurt. They hurt a lot. I think they possibly brought in a unit in Phase B. Well, that's why we're seeing all this infantry now. What's the penetration there? Absolutely zero. Okay. There's a big amount of infantry coming in. Yeah, we're going to have to be careful here. It's probably just as well that I am bringing in all these Marders and stuff, because otherwise we're not going to be able to hold back the wave. Just going to make sure all this infantry just runs back. 2 buildings and cover across the board. We got the driver knockout, but it's not going to do anything. We just lost all of this as well. Alright, 2 minutes, and then we win. Well, 4 minutes now. And these Marders are going to run out of ammo very quickly against this much infantry. We did just kill that M10 though, which is good. Oh, and we killed the other one. Nice. Wow, that Marder snapshot both of those. That's very, very nice. Very nice indeed. Well, that is Razvedka. I need to try and get out of range of that bazooka ASAP. And one of them's dead. To be expected. I need these Ersatz to try and get to that flag, because that will speed things up. If I can make it 20 to 4, then we're actually in a pretty nice spot. Oh, that's not good. Alright, we managed to do it that time around. Let's see if we can get these forwards to the edge. I did end up losing the FK on that left-hand side. The IG may be a little too close for comfort, honestly. It might just get killed by a machine gun burst. Alright, come on, Panzerbuchse squad. You got one MP40. Yeah, that's not going to be enough. Alright, let's move the Opa Blitz round to resupply the martyrs, since they're going to be doing the majority of the job in the centre. We probably want to just bring up a couple units here just to stop that front line from pushing through. And there goes the martyr on the right. I think we're going to have lost a few martyrs here and there. I'm tempted to bring up the Panzer II, just because it will absolutely demolish these infantry squads. Oh, that's unfortunate. But they finally got some mortars. So, cleaning up a lot of my support weapons. 1 minute 32 seconds. And if my ersatz can run onto that flag and we can capture this flag back, that'll drop to like 30 seconds. So we'll try and do that. They're certainly starting to swarm. Yeah, I think I just assumed that they would bring the tank brigade, but they haven't had any T-34s on the field, so it's just been M10s and Su-85s, and that's allowed us to hold on a lot better than we probably otherwise would have. We brought in an infantry brigade or battalion in Phase B, but plenty of damage done, and all we've lost really is just trooper, a few martyrs. Not bad at all. 88 losses. The Soviets killed 37 of ours. So yeah, those FKs doing well. It is unfortunate we lost so many of them. I do make the mistake of letting those Avtos get too close quite often. I think it's just because I didn't really support the guns on the right with enough infantry. Because usually if Avtos are in the open, they should die. That's kind of what you should aim for. But I'm relatively happy with that. We lost 4 martyrs after all. And we did kill quite a few of the M10s. We didn't actually kill a single Su-85. Right, we're under attack here as well. The 860th Territorial Infantry Battalion. These guys, Landesschützen Ost, and they'll be against the 32nd Motorized Rifle Battalion to begin with. This may be a battle where it would be worth not reinforcing, because I'm not sure we're going to be able to last to Phase B. In Phase B they'll reinforce with tanks. They'll reinforce with the 31st Tank Brigade. And yeah, there's no way that we're going to hold with Landesschützen Ost versus tanks, because we have 0 AT here. Absolutely 0. Probably best we just go in for the tactical battle. And saying that, they chose to bring in 2 units of aircraft. So they've only got the units on the ground at the start, and then that's it. So this could, in fact, work out. Saying that, these don't come with transports, do they? No, they do not. Well, we're going to lose very quickly then. Best bet is to use the upper blitz to try and get some men into position. But otherwise, yeah, it's going to be over very quickly. I'll just move the commandant up on this like left side. And then we're just going to have a wall of infantry that kind of run forwards. Let's see, we're going to have to start them as far forwards as possible if we want a chance of winning. But it's going to be very difficult, for sure. Very, very difficult indeed. Alright, so those ones can go to there. Cool. Let's just do this quick. Landerschützen should be the priority. Alright, off we go. Get them into the Opel Blitz. And not unload them accidentally. Right, zoom, zoom. Get them up to the front. I might move this Opel Blitz further to the left because we're going to need something over here. For sure. And they are going to have, say, I think 30 points in Phase A. We've already spent 6 on what I guess is a recon. PE2. This is going to be so tough. Their support weapons are what I'm worried about the most, honestly. So those won't actually come into effect until a little bit later on. Shit. Please don't kill the Opel Blitz. Okay, good. Right, we're going to need to make sure that there are more units already coming in. Oh, look at that chunk of units in the center there. Pretty rough. And Bomber's going to come in straight on top of that. Goodbye, Landerschützen. These are going to be best at sort of mid-range, but so are their Strelki, so pretty rough right now. Feel like we've just lost this very quickly. Yeah, we aren't going to want to use these Opel Blitzes to take them all the way to the front, but close enough that they aren't walking all the way from spawn. I'm probably just going to unload this here, because they are getting too close for comfort. Bunch of Gaz Maxims. Get back into cover, lads. Oh no. I don't think they can see them. Oh, maybe they can. That's pretty nasty. Not gonna lie. And now they're gonna fall back away from the heavy cover. Yeah, let's not let my commandant engage like that. That is what I call a bad idea. I took out one of the gas maxims. The other ones though. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Secret weapon, guys, secret weapon. Oh no. Oh dear. Well, I guess this is a lost one, guys. I was hoping that I might be able to do something with this, but that is definitely not the case. Yeah, definitely not. Gonna have to get all of them into cover. It's like the recon carrier that we can do nothing about. This is a situation where Landish isn't asked to win. When they're in heavy cover, and what they're shooting at is in medium cover. In this case, Strelki kind of match up in terms of firepower at this range. But because we have the cover bonus, we have an advantage. But that's about as much as you're gonna get on this right side. It's like Motavtos, Strelki, Motrodvedka. We're disheartened troops, so it's not gonna end well. Might be able to take out a couple more of these gas maxims, honestly. There we go, there's one down. If we take them on one by one, then we do actually get the kills, which is good. Now we are doing some damage, but I don't think it's really going to matter too much. Oh, we killed one more there. Okay. Oh, and then the bomber comes in. Oh no, it's not fair. I'm sorry, Landish. Sometimes I believe there should be like a full back button on the campaign map, because for battles like this, where you're gonna lose, it's yeah, it's quite something. I could have very easily just sat here and not brought anything in and let them win very quickly, but I think fighting it and doing a little bit of damage is really the way to go. Also, it's a lot less boring to watch. Even if it is going to be a total defeat. There's a lot of shits and they aren't going to surrender. We're just about holding on to that flag, but this isn't ending well. I can kill these carriers if I get within range with the like 50-meter hand grenades. We can kill them because they are open top. But let's just speed things up because there's what, 10 seconds left? Yeah. Total defeat. We actually didn't lose too many units, but definitely couldn't control the land because of the lack of trucks. So they're gonna destroy that unit. Now we are being attacked on the top side. Okie dokie. Well, they are hitting us with the 31st Motorized Rifle Battalion and the 3rd Battalion of the 7th Guards Mechanized Brigade. The 3rd Battalion of the 7th Guards Mechanized Brigade is pretty beat up. A lot of Gavardia left though, in the main company there, in the headquarters. What would they bring in afterwards? I guess we're going to have to commit with the 802nd Mixed A Battalion. And probably just bring in the runner to back this up. Alright, let's tactical battle. Oh, they're bringing in aircraft, so having the AA there is absolutely fine. Jump on in. So this is going to be a case of setting up fortifications. So I'll be back with you guys in just a second. So the defenses are set up, pretty simple stuff on this map, same as usual. Just built up the left hand side here, have some nice long trenches along the sides of these hills. Then I've got some 88s just hanging out in the edge of the tree lines as usual, ready to go, mostly there to shoot down the aircraft and provide some HE support, I guess, to any units on the ground. Let's see if those 88s can kill that IL-2. Not quite. Already an IL-2 actually coming in. Well, that's going to take a lot of fire. Surely we've got to shoot that down. Yep, we got it. Anyway, moving on with the fortifications here. You can see another line of 88s hanging out on the edge of the tree line. They look really cool. Kind of just sat in there like that. Really awesome. Then I've got the trenches along the edge of the hill here with some barbed wire in between. We've got some Panzerbuchse squads kind of in here as well, just to snipe any transports that get close. Got the AT guns firing up the roads as usual. You can see we've already killed quite a lot of these transports here with that AT gun. Then I've got another set of units on the right hand side here, more Ronnerschützen and so on. Looks like they are going to be bringing in Zis 3s as artillery, so might have to move my troops at some point, like these 88s for example. Looks like they are coming under fire from that Zis 3, so it might be worth just preemptively moving those to different positions. So let's go ahead and do that. Probably best if we use attack move positions, or orders, sorry. That way, if any aircraft come in, they'll stop and fire. I have set up sort of small command structures. See, I've got a commandant here, giving the extra veterancy to the 88s. I've got a commandant there, providing veterancy to all of those units. I might move this one in a bit, so they get the extra veterancy. Same deal here. Now, if they target bunkers with the Zis 3s, I think it'd be fine. Although I guess the 82mm mortar might eventually kill the bunker, but that bunker so far is doing a fantastic job. The great thing about the Pak 37 bunkers is that they don't cause any stress if they miss, because the rounds are so small. They'll just keep firing until they get the kill. I have added some like 20mm to support the 88s. Be nice if I had something that could actually run down these Zis 3s. I'm kind of tempted to bring in some stuff to do that. I don't think any of my Rona units really have any transports, but I might be able to do it with the Rona Speer up here. If we get them into range, we can just machine gun them. That IL-2 just got annihilated. Absolutely annihilated. Let's move this one back up on the hill since the artillery stopped. Don't want to get too far ahead of the trenches. Maybe worth having a unit of Ronnerschützen and just kind of move forwards to contest this flag. That way we can push for like a total defeat. I'm also kind of tempted to have the Flakvilling move up. If I sit it on the trench, I think it gets the cover bonus. But that would be fantastic for annihilating infantry squads like this. IL-2 getting away with it for now. Yeah, let's see if we move on top of the trench, see if it gets the cover bonus. It does. Nice. I guess I could also bring in an IG that I could push through here to kill that mortar. I'd need some infantry to go with it though. I'm not sure I have any that could. Unless we push forwards with these Runnerschutzen at the same time. I guess we could do that. Look how many transports have been killed on this road. Ridiculous. Alright, we'll just speed things up anyway. I'm hoping to get these close to the Zis 3. Well, not the Zis 3, the, yeah, it is Zis 3, sorry. Black filling's certainly helping out. That's good. Really good. Just keeping them in their transports for now, because it's way quicker. Alright, I'm just going to unload a couple. I think I'm just going to keep the other one still in the transport, because then I can maybe move it around to take out the 82mm mortar. That's one thing we're going to have to be careful about, is the IL-2s. Especially for my Schwedtrupp that are close. We just got Mosins and SVTs. But it looks like it might do the job. Yep, we got it. Nice. Very nice. Let's maybe kill off these gas maxims. Oh, that poor Strelki. It's out in the open against a 20mm and a flak billing. Oh, that's rough. That is a rough old kill there. It's flying straight towards the flak filling. Hopefully the flak filling can get the kill. Does indeed. We could bring in even more here, honestly. Let's keep these hidden now. I don't think there's much point pushing that any further. Because one of them already took a couple losses. Gonna have to be careful with that Schwedtrupp. We'll just hold them back. And we'll keep things sped up again. At least we're doing a lot of damage to the aircraft. That's great. I think I'm just going to bring in the rest of these. Just so they're much more likely to kill. I really wish that I could kill the 82mm mortar. It'd be very useful if we could. I don't think I can get it into line of sight though without losing it. Which is unfortunate. There's actually two of them there. We did kill the supply truck though, which is good. Ooh. I actually got through with a couple strikes there. Alright, I guess we're going to have to fall that back then. Otherwise we're just going to lose it unnecessarily. Right, come on, IL-2. Right, we'll have them fall back. Run them in the open like that? It's probably a really bad idea. Yeah, the Gavardi are gonna come and get them. Or, I guess a Strokey. Let's just do a runner. Run away, boys! We will save you. Oh no, my commandant died? Of all the things. That's rather annoying. Oh well, 1 minute left. Maybe about the only thing we lose. Oh, look at all these flak 20 mils now. That is just ridiculous. So many IL-2s. Well, we killed the last one. That's good. 16 minutes, 27 seconds. 134 kills to 1 loss. 1 loss was the Commandant. Damn, look at that 37 mil bunker go. Crazy stuff. Apologies for my throat today. I am still a little bit ill, but I thought I'd get this recorded for you guys. That's going to do plenty of damage. It's going to disorganize the other unit that wasn't killed. Oh, that's a lot of units coming in on that top side. Wow. On the top side of the town here at Borisov. We did lose the Territorial Infantry Battalion entirely, which is unfortunate because they just got completely overrun. But what we're going to do now is most likely destroy the 82nd Motorized Rifle Battalion. And then I'm probably going to fall back with some of these units on the top side here. Because we're going to need time to dig in. So I can probably dig in with this unit, for example. And then we'll draw this one back behind. And same deal with the 505th Heavy Panzer Battalion. We just kind of move back, shift back everything towards the bridge again. As we're getting pretty light on the ground on the bottom. Or the top side of the bottoms. Up here, not much we can do. We just got to keep letting them attack us. That's as far as it's going to go. And yeah, well, we're on turn 9 out of 14. I think once we get to the 14th, we win. So there's that. And they have decided to go for air superiority over Borisov. Okay, well, that's it for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. And I will see you in the next episode. Goodbye.